Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to J3 Entertainment. Got a brand new movie review for you guys today.
Bullet Train.
Bullet Train. I've been waiting for this one, man.
Oh, yeah. I've been really hyped for it ever since I saw the trailer, man. Anything with Brad Pitt, I'm going to watch.
Brad Pitt is my boy, man. I love Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt is like TC Cool Brother.
Yes.
Like, they both great actors, but, like, Tom Cruise is more serious and stern, and Brad Pitt is more, like, chill, laid back.
Yes. Like, they could have really had a Pineapple Express, and I would have watched it.
He the older brother that you can give money. He'd go to the liquor store and get beer for you when you can't afford it or old enough to get it.
Brad Pitt's that dude. And we got a brand new movie with Brad Pitt. And a lot of great faces in this one, man.
Oh, man, a lot of great faces.
Yeah, so I can't wait to talk about that. If you're new to the channel, let me explain how we like to review movies and TV shows. We like to talk about the good and the bad. And then we go ahead and give you guys a grade. And before I forget, this is a spoiler-free review.
Keeping it fresh.
So we're not going to spoil anything because we want to give you guys our true opinion about the movie, good and bad. Do not take offense to it. It's just how we feel.
Right.
There's no wrong answers. But we are going to give it a grade, though.
Yeah, got to. Got to.
You ready to get into the good?
Yeah, man. Right off the back, man, the dialogue was amazing, bro. Everything they said kept me enthralled. I don't know who the writer is, but he coming for you, Quentin Tarantino. Every time they spoke, I felt the synergy and the character development just through them talking about their past relations with one another. It really made you care about these characters going through the story, man. I loved it. Very immersive.
I totally agree on that, bro. The dialogue was pretty much the icing for this film.
For sure.
Brian, Aaron, and Brad, Ladybug, Lemon, and Tangerine.
Perfect synergy with those two.
The dialogue, the interaction with one another was very cool, very, very familiar. It reminded me a lot of Guy Ritchie in his earlier films, and a lot of Matthew Vaughn in the more comic book style films. We got a lot of that with the dialogue. I really was feeding on that. One of my favorite parts, though, honestly, was the directing. David Leitch did a phenomenal job. I saw a lot of his movies in here. Nobody, John Wick, a lot of those styles with it mixed in with a lot of Quentin Tarantino, which I thought was very unique. And there was a lot going on as far as directing and writing. And those two really came together for me in this one.
For sure, man. He literally took every assassin or hitman movie that you've ever loved and thrown them into one movie and made a perfect film. As far as the theme.
Yeah, the theme hits. It wasn't hard to realize what the theme was in this one.
I thought I was going to get a little by the numbers assassin versus assassin movie similar to Smoking Aces, but this turned out to be a pretty cool martial arts flick as well, man. The choreography on some of these hand-to-hand combat scenes reminded me of like a more dynamic Jason Bourne a little bit. And I love those. That was a shocking surprise. I got to give them big ups for that. It was the book. It was a suitcase. Look, I knew I was going to get that, but I didn't know how. As soon as she was like, take the gun, he was like, I'm not taking the gun. I was like, oh, this fool finna be fighting assassins with no gun. I was like, I'm in.
Yeah, that was very cool watching. Another thing about this was the color schemes.
Oh, beautiful.
Color schemes work because we're in Tokyo.
Brought Japan to life.
And you can see the colors bouncing off the actor's face, the way the train was going through. Very, it gave you the audience an energy level to keep you watching.
The composite artist really set the tone.
It really did. I like that about this movie.
For sure.
What else you got, bro?
Without spoiling too much, I guess that's all the goods I can really relay.
Well, I got to give it to the actors. Actors overall.
How could I forget that?
Great cast.
Amazing.
The cast worked.
Even some surprise people we didn't know were in this film.
Yeah, it's a lot of. I like to call them Easter eggs with actors. It was really fun. Kind of like Smoking Aces.
Yeah, that's why I brought that up.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, oh snap, he in this movie. Oh snap.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go see this film, do not check the IMDb cast. You're gonna be shockingly surprised every time somebody shows up. Just go in and watch it blind.
Yeah,
have an amazing time.
I really enjoyed that. We need more movies like that. That makes sense. You know, one of the things that made me really enjoy this is the what if factor of this film, because we know that David worked on John Wick and Nobody, and we know how those movies are, and they're like, yo, the type of movie this is, are you sure they all don't know each other in some form of fashion? So that really gave me that energy, like, oh man, I wonder if Brad Pitt worked with Keanu Reeves, or because they had high levels of villains and stuff too, so it had a lot of those elements, and that really got me going. But let's get into the bad.
Man, I only got one nitpick. I love this film so much. We got to know and love every character in Assassin. Even when you want them to die, you still love seeing them on screen, except two characters who I wish there would have been more of.
Okay. I already know who you talking about.
And without spoiling anything, that's Bad Bunny's character and Zazie Beetz' character.
The Wolf.
Yeah, the Wolf. I just wanted to see more of him because every time they introduce an assassin, it's like a theme from another movie. So his intro scene was like a dope-ass Dos Equis commercial or like a Mexican Western or something. And you're like, oh, you're just enthralled by his backstory.
Yeah.
He wasn't in the movie long. I heard that was due to scheduling conflicts on both sides with Zazie Beetz and Bad Bunny. I think she was doing Atlanta or something like that at this time. So who knows? But
I mean, Paperboy was there.
right. But I would have loved to see. That's my only nitpick, if any negative, I guess, that I wanted to see more of two characters who I thought were dope that we just didn't get enough of in the movie.
Yeah, for a performer as far as musician, you know, Bad Bunny did his thing in this movie, bro.
Man.
I was impressed. I was like, I want to see him in some more, but
He was speaking Spanish, didn't know what he was saying. All the acting was in his face.
but he was there.
He was there.
He was the wolf.
Huh.
I like that. For me, the bad goes as far as it's different. As a moviegoer, comparing to all these films, it felt a little empty on a lot of beats. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it is. Maybe I'll watch it again and maybe I'll be able to identify it. But it really felt like a symptom that I don't know. I don't feel complete watching it. Like when I watch movies, I get something out of it at the end of the day. I got a very good visual eye candy film with beautiful actors. But at the end of the day, I just didn't feel complete. Like it felt empty to me. Something about it was just empty. I don't know if it was cuts, edits, something just doesn't fit in the void for me. And that's what kind of took me out of a lot of it, because certain scenes, without spoiling it, you know, you got breakdowns, which was the dialogue was really cool.
Yeah.
But then it didn't fill in for me.
Maybe the transitions between the dialogue
It's just
to the action scenes. Maybe they could have been sped up. Maybe it's a little too much B-roll here and there. Maybe.
I don't know. It just felt hollow to a degree. Great movie, but it just felt hollow. Like, because when all those movies that we named, they were complete meals.
Yeah.
Like this really just kind of felt like
like if this movie was a full course meal at a restaurant, after you eat, you be like, dang, I probably should have got this as my side instead of that.
This was a delicious salad.
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that.
This was a salad, bro. It was a delicious salad. It had all the ingredients on it.
Eggs,
It was
the bacon,
healthy
the
and everything.
chicken.
I'm hungry again.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But that's technically my bad. It was just more. It didn't spark. Maybe it needed another actor in it. Maybe, like, you know what I mean? I don't. Not to spoil anything, you know, maybe it needed an actor, maybe it needed a different push in the story.
You know what's crazy? I feel if we would have got a little bit more from those two actors I mentioned, you would be full.
Maybe that's it.
Because we didn't get a backstory for Zazie Beetz' character. We had a backstory for everybody else.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's like I guess you guys can kind of agree with me on there. Like sometimes you just watch movies and you're like, you watch it and you're like, okay,
something missing.
You know, I don't know what it is, but I'm out. It was cool though.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I loved
It was just like it was one of those like, all right, you know what I mean? It's not that it's bad. It's not that it's super good for me personally, in my own opinion. It's just I feel like I was just missing something. I don't know what it was, but I've been feeling like that with a lot of films. Maybe it's so much going on that they needed to focus on one aspect to really fulfill that need, and you know, that's just what I got. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and give this movie a grade.
You going first? I'm going first.
I'll go first.
All right.
I enjoyed the cast. Thought the cast was very beautiful. Liked the action portion. Loved the cinematography. Thought the directing was really good. Just overall, it just something didn't spark. And you know, come to think of it, maybe it was the music.
Could've
Like
been more.
I liked the style of music they did, but the climactic version of it probably it just didn't hit. I don't know, but I thought it was really cool, very unique, different. In this time of day, we don't really get a lot of films like this, so I really appreciate the work and the hard work of the cast, especially working during the pandemic. Concept was really cool. I'm gonna give this movie 3.5 stars.
Okay, man. Right off the bat, I loved this movie, man. If you love Nobody, John Wick, Smoking Aces, Jason Bourne, this movie is for you. Do not spoil yourself. Go see this movie. You will not regret it. I promise you that. On the way back to do this review, I was actually debating in my head whether to give it a perfect 5 out of 5. But something, I can't quite put my finger on it, I don't know what it is, and I feel bad. Something is preventing me from giving it a perfect score.
I'm telling you, there's something in there, man.
I'm gonna buy the DVD, and I'm actually gonna pick up the book. That's how much I love this movie.
Yeah.
But I can't see myself giving it higher than a 4.5 out of 5. But I loved it. You guys might give it a 5 out of 5. I think it was that good, but just something like, was it the pacing? Could have been more efficient? Yeah, 4.5 out of 5 for me.
I think it's one of those movies where time is going to make this movie better.
Okay.
I think it's a time-based film. The more we watch it, the more it's going to be
Start picking up little, remember that? Because there's so many little Easter eggs that set you up for things, and they pay off.
And the thing I think was bad, and I think this is why the grade that I'm the more I'm talking about, the more I'm starting to realize things. We're so spoon-fed so many things that we kind of forget the little Easter eggs in movies. So I think the more we watch it, the better this movie is going to become.
For sure.
Because I wouldn't be surprised if there's things in there and be like, oh, okay.
I feel like you were saying earlier, I feel like it was something cut and they kind of Frankenstein it together. And the Frankenstein was so good you can't see the scar. But when I buy the DVD extras and I watch it and it's something deleted scene, I'm like, oh, that should have been in the movie. And I think that's going to bump it right up to a perfect 5 for me. I love this movie so much.
But I hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and push that subscribe button. Thumbs up this video. Don't forget to share Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Also follow us on Instagram and Twitter. I would love to know what you guys thought about this film in the comments down below. Let's keep it friendly. Let's keep it peaceful. Let's have fun. Let's have debates. Let's have disagreements. It's all love.
It's all love, man. Don't get mad in the comments, man. Remember, text can't convey tone. I'm never mad unless you come at me disrespectful. But I am here for the smoke. See y'all in the comments.
I'm J3.
And it's your boy, Saber Rocks.
100,000 subscribers, guys.
Soon.